I wanted to do something that's a little more South American. You know, we're calling these flautas today because they're made with flour tortillas. If they were made with corn tortillas, we'd be calling them taquitos. And I'm just going to show you a recipe that's in the book for mushroom and feta flautas. You know, even though I'm Indian, you can see a lot of similarities in different cuisines. So, for instance, thanks, sweetheart.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Knock yourself out. I'm going to add a little red chili to this, a little bit of dill, some oregano, and some thyme, a little bit more salt, more pepper. Just keep sauteing.
I will.
Anyway, so basically, you know, if you look at the flavors in Asian food and you look at the flavors in South American food, they're really quite similar. Cilantro, chilies, lemon, tamarind, all of these things really are found in both cuisines. So today, I'm doing the mushrooms, so we're going to saute those up. As you can see, these mushrooms are looking great, and you can use any mushrooms. Go to the market, see what looks the most beautiful. All right, so I'm making the filling for these flautas, and all I'm doing is taking some feta cheese, but you could use any goat cheese you wanted at all. Again, go and see what your cheesemonger has to offer. And then we're just adding, here I've added about 8 ounces of feta and 4 ounces of ricotta. It becomes too salty if you use only feta. So I like to cut it with the ricotta, and that also allows you, you know, to have a nice creamy texture. And you can see all I'm using is a fork just to smash this together. Here, Tom, will you put these in here?
Oh, sure. In here?
Yeah.
All of it?
All of it. So you just want to mix this up. And again, I like to add a little bit of black pepper.
You like it hot, don't you?
I do like it hot.
Yeah, you do.
And then basically, you guys are familiar with this. It's really easy. Again, barely any cooking technique. Anyone can do this. This is also, once you saute up everything, this is a great thing to do with the kids, to get them involved.
Saute the kids?
But, you know, I also think that, you know, if you get children involved in the food they eat, they're more likely to eat good food, and they're more likely to take pride in what they've made. You just want to roll from you outward. You take a toothpick, and you just use it like a straight pin. And you want to stick it in.
Ow!
And then pull it out like that. And it helps if you take the tortillas out and they're room temperature and a little warmer because they're softer and they don't crack, and it's easier to do that. Basically, you just build them out like that, and that's pretty much it. So for those of us who don't like feta, I have some shrimp with oregano, garlic, lime zest, and jalapeno chilies just sauteed up very, very lightly. Then I have another thing that I did with sweet potato and oregano and poblano chilies. And there's no way to go wrong with this, which is why it's a good recipe to serve. You know, you always have one of those dinner parties where one person goes, well, I'm vegan, the other person, well, I don't eat red meat, and the third person goes, I don't eat dairy, and you're like, why did I bother? But this is actually something you can do. You know, as you can see, I'm not deep frying them, but you need a little bit of fat for this. You know, I only have about 1 inch of oil in here, and you know, if you bake them, you don't get that crisp. You can sort of brush them with oil, but it's just not the same. Now, you see these are coming off, and I like them a little more well done, and these are hot. And you've got this straight pin in. And because these are so filling...
Is that what's stuck in my roof of my mouth
No,
right now?
baby, I removed the ones that I gave you. This is really good also because you can see it's a nice portion. You only need that 1/2 as an appetizer. You can also serve it with some greens. And so you just want to cut this on the diagonal like this while it's hot.
Your fingers.
And when you do that, a toothpick really just comes right off.
The wooden thing.
The wooden thing.
Now, this looks like a big plate of food, but
it's not, because you're
she can
serving...
actually eat this whole thing.
Oh.
I've seen her do it. It can be like Mason.
Okay, Lipitor man. I just like to point out that I made a sauce with no fat, and he made one with butter.